Good morning, everyone. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put this here. Morning. Good morning. Okay. I'll be 1 second. I need to make Caitlin a coffee. But yeah, look like at the moment nothing that are really piquing my interest. I know people are looking for GJ buys above here. For me, we're already bearish. The daily's closed bearish. I'll do a full analysis in a second, but and I don't really like how the fuck we have a lot of wicks there. So I think the buys are maybe a little bit too low there at the moment. EJ kind of the same thing as well. And gold. Yeah, gold is just raging. So yeah, I'll be a little while. Be 3 minutes or something. I'm just gonna make it in the coffee. But yeah, right now I don't really see too much. So yeah, 5-minute trend line on gold. Yeah, I mean, has it got any more touches apart from just this one? Yeah, so you know, that there is not really. It's just one touch and then one level. Like this is the whole support, right? So it's normally when it's, you know, it has, especially in that example there, it needs to have like another touch here. It needs to be breaking a real trend. This is not really a trend. All it is that price is pushed up from here, and then we've just ranged from there. So you don't want to get caught in a trend line when it's actually just in a range. Okay, we're 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Okay, finally here, right? Okay, so let me turn this down a little bit. Sleepy Max is late today. I wasn't late. I'm just sitting in bed and I didn't really see anything at all. So I kind of wanted to just vibe in the morning. So first things first. Let's take a look at news today. News, we're still pretty good for news. News isn't that bad, which is nice. We've still got a little bit of news maybe in NY session, but I wouldn't say it was that important there, which is good. And then we've also got yeah, nothing really. I mean, in the morning maybe pound realized sales, but it's really not that big at all, which is good. Okay, so let's start to get into analysis over here. The daily time frame right now. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. So GJ daily time we closed bearish. Okay, we closed bearish. We took sells in GJ yesterday. We made some money on GJ sells yesterday. We gave GJ sells twice. We did two GJ sells, which is good. So there we go. There's the daily time frame there. The 4-hour time frame right now is bullish. Okay, you can see on the 4 hours respecting support right here. So it is at a big level of support. So what you normally try and say to yourself is you don't really want to be taking sells right there because it's a very strong higher time frame support, which means price could be quite hard to trade there. And we just lock them in place. And then we go to the lower time. But right now what you can see is that the 4 hours bullish, the daily's bullish, but overall we did close quite bearish here. But we're still respecting support. Jack Max GJ making M on resistance. Well, like down here. No, there wasn't really an M. So if you look here, now let's take a look and see where we'd want to take potential trades and where is resistance, all that kind of stuff. In terms of right now, where's the resistance? Well, the resistance is there. The resistance is there. On the 15, on the 30, it's a little bit higher. So just move them accordingly. Take a look at the 15. Is there some? Yes. So can you see in the 15? The 15 gives me the easiest level to put my resistance. So try and do it on the 15, I'd say, right? So 30-minute, try and see if they match. A lot of the times the 15 and the 30 match, but can you see that the resistance is there on the 30-minute like that? But if you go down to the 15, you can see there is a lot of traffic still until like 300 flat. So that is actually the resistance, okay? Could you potentially take buys above there? I mean, take a look at recent times. We pushed down quite quickly. We pushed up quite quickly to 640. So you may be able to look for buys above 328 to continue maybe back up to 166.740. It would be kind of counter trend. It would be not really a zone 2 breakout, but it's it's okay. Depending on how strong the closure is, depending how big the stop is, I think you could potentially get buys later on. Let's take a look at the hourly and the 4-hour. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna play it safe. I think here, depending on how big the stop is, I think it's still 30 pips. The reason why I'm a bit cautious is the 4-hour is a lot of traffic there as well. A lot of traffic. So we'll see. But anyway, I can't really see too much in terms of the buys there. Maybe a closure above 300, but I think it
maybe a fake out.
Yeah, maybe a fake out. A fake out would be easier. 100%. Where would actual buys be? Well, it'd just be buys back above 167.930 would be the obvious ones to continue further into this new zone. Anywhere else I'd want to take buys here? No, not really. Not really. In terms of sells, though, we'll have some opportunities. So, as you can see here, sells. Am I going to be popping off sells in these areas here? No. Right? Because if you look to the left-hand side, look how many rejections I've got. Okay? Look how many rejections I've got in this area. So if I'm deciding to find where I want to take sells in GJ today, I've got to find where price can move quickly. First of all, price is the zone is big enough. The zone is, you know, big, and there isn't rejection wicks. So if people are looking to take maybe sells there or there, you're getting the wrong idea, because what you're trying to do is get into a sell when you haven't really looked to the left hand side. We've rejected there once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. See if there's any more. 5 times, 6 times, all down there. Okay, so you need to be able to remember that and get rid of that and just ignore it completely and go, right, where do the candles get really clean? Well, they get clean there, right? And look at the left hand side, we push down quickly there. So for me, it'd be sells, you know, around these areas. I know there's a fake out there, so you could maybe wait for that sell there on 65200. And then where would I get it to continue down to? Well, probably that resistance right there. Right there. And then maybe for runners or potential other areas, you can maybe get it down to 674. Okay, so that is where I'd want to take the sells. And if that means I have to wait for, you know, all day to take a trade below there, then that's fine. I did that yesterday. Yesterday I waited for sells. Yesterday I waited for sells all here. I took that sell there, all the way down for like 32 pips, 34 pips. Actually, it might be in there. Yeah. And it was great. It was great, you know. It was good stuff. But I waited patiently. People were trying to take sells up here, but I really needed, you know, the sells a little bit further below. And yeah, we took that. What time did we take that at? 2 o'clock. Yeah. That was great. We also tried to take sells a little bit earlier on. We took them. I need to add the break even one. 1248. 1248 was, yeah, like around here. Got to take 10 pips profit, but not enough to get my TPs in. So let's take a look then. We had the support like 10 times in the last 2 weeks. Last week that was already this one. Yeah, it's a big support. Big support in GJ. I think Nemo was talking about this. Let's take a look. So M. So obviously M's are at resistance then, so not at support. I think he said support. Oh no, he did say resistance. So an M here, which is yeah, it was forming. Was it at an obvious resistance? It was all right. I wouldn't say it was a major one. The 15. It's a little bit higher up. I'd say it's more higher there. But it could be, you know, depending on how it formed. But if you look here, what happened? Well, we came up, came down, came up, and then it just hasn't really came back down the neckline. So yeah, it hasn't formed yet. Yeah, guys, people in the YouTube, I'm going to be posting a new simulation session on YouTube today. So make sure to be there. I'll post it on Instagram when I have. Good morning, mate. Good morning, Ollie. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, GJ's coming up over here. As I said, you know, you could maybe look for the buys to 300, and then, you know, maybe getting it a little bit of a push back up to maybe 750. But I'm just a bit cautious of the buys right now. Because realistically here, yeah, we've held support. The daily time is just making the top wick though. Yesterday, you took a trade in gold based on W pattern. It's a new thing. I learned yesterday. Thanks for the knowledge. Oh, very nice. Yeah, and there was a big W later on gold, which we discussed as a group. But it was here, down here, 1 o'clock. Okay, what's the main rule of a W formation? It needs to be at support. We are obviously at support. Okay, look down to the 5-minute time frame. See if you start to see some W pattern. This is called a deformed W, but it's still a W nevertheless. Closure above there. Retest the neckline. Take the buy. Stop loss below. You'd have got 120 pips. So yeah, that was great. Sorry, 150 pips. That was great. Another one to add to the collection. There was quite a lot yesterday. Yeah, and we were backtesting them as well. We did GJ backtest with them, and wow, they were great. There was like one every day, and it worked like 90% of the time, which is pretty good. And they all ran more than 1-to-1. So yeah, was good. That was good. Okay, so what do we see right now on the daily time frame, guys? What do we see now on the daily time frame? What do you guys think on tiers of gold? What do you guys see with your eyes? What do you guys see? Yeah, we have like that resistance there. Yeah, 100%. What else do you see in just terms of the candles? It's consolidating, right? It's consolidating. There's no direction ranging. Well done, people in the chat. Yeah, it's just consolidating. It's not really going anywhere. 1 second. Just posting this thing on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, so just ranging, right? So when you come to the daily time frame and the dailies like ranging pretty hard, you gotta remember that, and that's why, you know, when you get to the lower time frames, you know, you don't really get a shock because you go, yeah, well, if the daily's ranging, then definitely the other ones are. When are you moving into your new house? I just moved in here in December, so yeah. 4-hour time frame, same kind of story. We have a big support in 1975, big resistance at 2009, 10. So still ranging in there. We seem to push down on gold to 1978 and then reject every single time. So it's still very, very bullish. I still have buys in my favor because just the sheer amount of volume pushing down to 1974 and then the amount of volume that pushes back up is just ridiculous. So we get to the lower time frames. You see that at the moment, yeah, Asian session didn't really do anything. Wasn't really the nicest. Where would I want to be taking up buys? Well, you know, I know from the higher time frames that we discussed here on the, on the hourly, you know, do have a lot of rejection there. So maybe buys starting to look above that level. You look to the 30-minute time frame and you go, right, okay, if I wanted to take buys, I'd want probably above there. Okay, why? Well, because every single time we come above this level, we push up to, you know, at least 2021. Okay, it pushes up pretty quickly above that level, and that's a nice zone. So I would love to take my buys above there. I think that would be great. That would be great. 2012. 1 second. 0.7. Yeah, I think that would be class to get a buy there. In terms of any recent, well, I don't like this price action here. I don't like it here, and you know, I like it there, but here it's not the nicest. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna wait for. And if that means I can't take trades for buys here, then that's great. It's not my place to take them. Could that be a class as a fake out on the daily? Yeah, it could be, yeah. Yeah, it could be class as a fake out on the daily. So yeah, hopefully we get the engines running. Stock gain of 2012.7. That would be great. In a range, yeah, 100%. Isn't there a huge W on the 30-minute on GJ? Guys, right? Because this is getting the same right now. This is getting quite annoying. Whoever's saying, "Oh, max W there, W there, W there," right? The only W I'm looking is on the 5-minute at support and resistance, and I'm actually not even taking them at the moment. So when people go, "Oh, Max, is there a W on the 45-second chart or on the 45-minute chart or on the hourly chart or on the 2-hour chart?" I don't care, right? Because I'm focusing it on the 5-minute. That's the one that I've been using. So yeah, try not to. Cause I've literally already had about 7 messages this morning about W formations on every fucking time frame possible. It's all good. It's all good stuff. I'm just saying, yeah. I don't know. I haven't looked at a W in any other thing apart from the 5 minutes, so I can't comment on any of it. So yeah, in terms of sells, where would I want to take sells in terms of Goldie? Yeah, I mean, we have a big level of support down here, like I've discussed, 1970. We are in a consolidation range. We do move quite quickly below these, 1985 to push back down, but it's just consolidating, man. It's nowhere I really want to be taking any juicy trades, to be honest with you. So I just gotta wait. I gotta be patient. I gotta wait for us to break out of the zone, and in the meantime, just focus on JPY pairs, really. Because if you get a sell below here, then, you know, we can push down. I mean, little minor support there at 67, but for the most part, we'll probably get down to like 66 there. And then furthermore, we could maybe push down to like 58. So yeah, that would be great. Yeah, 1983.4 for sells. 1983.4 for sells. Yeah. Is it below there? Kind of want it below there, but then there's quite a lot of traffic there as well. I don't know. I mean, depending on the close, just take a look at the 15. Yeah, the 15 has still got quite a lot of shit. All there, all there, all there. So I don't know. I think that will be a little bit hard for me. But yeah, we took a beautiful win yesterday. We also took a break even. Did run 10 pips. If I used the 15 stops, then we might have been able to close some in. But yeah, the runner went, which is good this time. It was the first time the runner went. It nearly stopped me out, but it continued after. Hey Max, is that not a double U formation on the yearly chart? Can you do that voice again? 300-second chart only? Yeah. 300-second only. Bro, how many trades do you set per day? And if you don't take any trades in London, you trade New York then? I always trade London and New York. I trade in New York every time. Yeah. And like, how many trades do I set a day? It depends. It depends. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like those like FOREX guru, like the proper, like, you know, the B-tech ones I put on like YouTube ads and shit. They go, we send like 3 to 4 trades a day. It's like, what, do you really send 3 every single day? Why do you send 3 every single day? Like, is that your average? Because they don't say it's like an average fare, but they go, we send at least 3 or 4 every day. It's like, okay. Okay. Yeah, that voice was mad good. The British gentleman. What voice was I doing? I used to send 10 to 50. You need to get those numbers up, boy. They're rookie numbers. Okay, let's take a look at EJ. Probably be the same thing, so we don't really need to think about it too much. It's gonna be pretty the same as GJ, which is great. Yeah, so like I'm actually loving I'm loving the partnership between GJ and EJ. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite good because sometimes they're moving the same direction, they're moving in the exact same way, but one's maybe a little bit easier to get into and the zone's a bit nicer, and then I'd pick that. So for example, I was looking at sells on EJ, which are like there, and I was actually going to take them, but I decided to switch to GJ first because the zone was a little bit bigger on GJ. EJ actually still worked, to be fair, but yeah, the EJ got me a much bigger push, which is good. So yeah, EJ obviously reacted on some support just like GJ is. That's fine. Obviously still very bearish, but is still holding and respecting each support. So now I just gotta look, where would I potentially look to take sells? Yeah, it's still down. I mean, so 164,430, we could maybe get down to 146,200. Could I get down with the clearest wicks? I mean, you can maybe fill that up for 20 pips. Let me just write this on and see. So if I was to take a sell below 146,400. Yeah, there's too much traffic here. Can you see there's support there, there's a rejection wick there, bad price action. So it's not good enough for me. So where would I potentially want to take a nice trade? There we go, right? If I get a sell below 145,690, the next zone to 145,300 is a 36 pip zone, and it's clean as a whistle. So I know when we get down there, anytime this week, I'm gonna have a great trade, and you know that's good. That could be another trade added to the collection. So far this week we've made like 2.5%. So it's not been too bad. Max, you don't like trade-to-trade indices, do you? For some special reason. Indices? No, it's just not the way I've traded, not the way I've learned. Hi Max. There we go. So yeah, Very, very nice. Max, good morning. When do you move your stop loss? So, on a normal trade, that we take, I normally move my stop loss 50% of... Sorry, I'll only use my stop loss to break even when we are 50% of the way there. So, for example, if my stop loss is 30 pips, I could move my stop loss to break even around the 15 pip mark. Unless I'm very confident with it, then I'll just leave it. Morning, Max. Mind if I quickly check your EJ zones? Yeah, brother. I've just actually haven't finished it yet. Speaking too much. But there's my sells. Buys. Where would my buys be? Yeah, where would my buys be? So like, I like this. I like this clean zones above. It's kind of the same as GJ though. It needs to. Yeah, I mean, every single time we come above 147, 167, we push to 147, 460. So it's a 30 pip zone. And we move quickly in high volume time. So what I'm looking at here is, when we're in high volume time, do we push quickly in this area? Yes, yes. This is rangy, 100% agree, but it's also the end of the day. Always rangy at the end of the day. So I kind of just avoid, I don't really care too much about that. I look where there's high volume. High volume pushes. High volume kind of pushes, high volume pushes, high volume pushes. So it does push pretty quickly above 147, 164. Yeah. So potentially maybe you'll buy above 147, 164. So like there, it's kind of the same as GJ, right? Because you've been looking at that zone, but I think the EJ one's maybe. I suppose the GJ one's not bad, you know. We'll see. I like how it's reacted off it quite hard here, like we're pushing off, and it's also breaking previous 4-hour highs. So we'll see. We'll see. You still might be able to look for buys above there. But you could also maybe then, if you're a bit cautious of it, wait for a fake out as well. So it's only 7:30, still got a lot of time. Still got 30 minutes for closure anyway, which is great. Gold 5-minute trend line. Yeah, it's like that, isn't it? So you got a while. You could maybe look for a smaller one, I think, like that. Which is fair as well. I quite like that one though, to be fair. Maybe you get a celery and an EJ. Yeah, maybe a little celery, that would be nice. Because they're trading 24 pairs. How do you manage your stops? Yeah, so depending on also, you know, if things aren't going too well, then I'll start to manage accordingly depending on what time frame. And like, I'll be waiting for like bearish close. Like, so for example, if I'm in a buy, I'll be looking for bearish 30-minute closures really. Oh shit, 1 second. Yeah, it's 303, it's 310. 310. Okay, good job. So now we've got our zones. We're feeling happy about it, and now we just wait. Amazing stuff. We'll quickly go for a little piss. But I'll see you guys in a minute. Yeah, man, the football today is going to be good. I'm excited. 8 o'clock. Can't wait, can't wait. Did Wixie get anything last night? Is Wixie sorted out his PC? Max, what's your setup for trading fakeouts? Depends on what chart, but it's when you get a closure above, and it's when you get a closure back in the zone. Pretty simple. Mainly on the 30-minute time frame, like a nice, good rejection as well, a very strong candle. Yeah. I like using 30 minutes only on GJ. 15 I could use on gold though. Yeah, it's against the trend to get in GJ or EJ. Daily still bearish. I agree, Flavius. I agree. I'm just saying it could be an area that you could maybe get a little push to. We'll see. Let's go Arsenal. Yeah, right. It'll be 2 minutes, guys. Let's quickly go for a wait. Make sure to like the stream, guys. Let's try and get to 100 likes before 8 o'clock. But yeah, no trades been really this in London session. They've all been in NY. So yeah, NY has been popping off at the moment. Right, be 2 minutes. Just to look at GJ. GJ is running. Big boy rejection. I love GJ sales today, 100%. Yeah, me too. As I say, I'm only taking 50-minute time frames when it's an obvious, closure. For me here, this is not where I'd take a 15-minute. No way near. I wanted to take this, but got no lower wick. Yeah, I just pushed straight away. It's all good, it's all good. Good lad. Yeah, that was a very quick push, eh? Max, from your experience in London, what time do you see the most volume? It depends on the month. Recently, it's been later on at like 9 o'clock. So yeah, it just switches. So you just gotta watch all of it. Sometimes it's in the morning, like really early, like 6 o'clock. Any chance you could buy this in the 15? Nah, I wouldn't. Especially when we know it's still bearish, or we want to get a call out on that. Nope. See how this hourly closes. Yeah, we'll see how this hourly closes. Hourly's still got not much of a bottom wick, so I'm still not comfortable really yet with the buys. EJ coming up to the resistance as well. We'll see how they deal with it there. We've still got a lot of time, which I'm kind of happy for. 20 minutes left to see if it really wants to come bullish just for this morning. In terms of GJ, I did kind of do the Asian buy thing, even though we weren't bullish. I watched it, and there was one, which is there. But held a support through Asian. Bearish kind of bullish engulfing, take the buy. So that'll work nicely. So yeah, they happened quite a lot as well. Those Asian buys that we backtested yesterday, if we go here. I wonder how many I took. How many did I take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they all won. Every single one of them. What's the name of the indicator? Asian range Nico 948. Yeah, they all won, which is quite nice. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. What is the name of the indicator? Yeah, done that. Max, what did you do if the 30-minute closed in the range without a bottom wick? Then I just gotta wait for more of a top wick. Yeah, normally what tends to happen is, I mean, it depends how it is as well. Normally, when you get a candle with no bottom wick, the next candle makes a big wick. So it's just more time to wait, which is fine. Yeah, that's what I've seen. You can still take trades. You can see here, like, this candle closed with no bottom wick there. It kind of makes a big wick. So yeah, they tend to make quite big wicks. Big boy wicks. Yeah, they make some big boy wicks. What's Goldie doing right now? Yeah, Goldie's still hovering right here. It still is bullish though, man. I think like it is the daily as well. The daily close bullish, so. Yeah, it's just got that resistance to get it past, 2005, and then you'll be guns away again. You'll be flying again. I need wins to fund my vape addiction. Ah, yes. Agreed. Gold is chopped at the moment. Yeah, it's just a little bit consolidation, yeah. Just in a little consolidation. Where in the UK are you from, Max? I'm from Newcastle. Yeah, from good old Newcastle. If you guys haven't been, make sure to go visit. It's good. Newcastle looks like this. Newcastle Quayside. It's full of nice people. Yeah, it's just a vibe, Look at this shit. It's very nice. There's the Sage. And it's just full of nice people. Yeah, that was the only thing of London. London was nice, but man, the people there are such more, like, they're just very moody. Would you take an M at this new resistance if it came up? On what chart, man? Is weed legal there? No. Full of people like Dante in London. Yeah, Dante was in Hackney, wasn't he? Tashi. What are you taking now, brother? Yeah, I think someone was on the yeah, Hackney Downs. Jeez. Yeah, I like it. It's only illegal if you get caught. Go past Hackney every day. That's sick. Would you consider EJ if the 30-minute closed above? Yeah, I would consider it. But I'd want to wait for quite a big low wick. Because if you look at the daily as well, it's just retesting the support. So yeah, I'm still pretty bearish on these, and I would like the buys here if the zone was good, and the zone is good. But I'm not going to be rushing in. I want to see how I react to these levels, because right now the GJ is at a resistance and EJ is as well. And we can got to reject pretty quickly if you want to. So we'll wait on a little bit. $14 minutes left for this to close. That'll be great. That would be great. But yeah, yesterday, man, we did some great trades. Max, how much percentage gain on yesterday's GJ sell? I think it was around about 1.3. Yeah, 1.3. 1.3%. Max, crypto has been banned in your country. Ooh, that's a bit rough. I don't know what that means though, because you could always just move it. You just need to make it. To be fair, it's all about bank accounts really. If you can't withdraw it, that's a bit sus. Checking something, okay. Personally, I've been through tons. My cryptocurrency is a grey area, yeah. I don't think a lot of countries like having it. 15-minute stop is safe. Yeah, it would be if you got the closure yet. Oh yes. I always find the trades I take with you, I have time I lose it and break even when I'm working, and you put a trade and I can't take it, it's a win. Ah, it's a shame, dude. Yeah, well, come on, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. It's only recently it's been, I mean, look how many break evens we've had. 11. There's been a lot of break evens. So it's not been the easiest. What strategy have you been through before you found your golden egg, Max? Not too many, to be fair. I found Raja pretty early, so it was quite good. It was only maybe the first year that I was just fucking around, but I didn't really do any strategy. I was just buying when I thought it was a buy and selling when I thought it was a sell. So yeah. There wasn't really much to it. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how over here. Obviously, there's still resistance there. I'm still gonna wait on until we get a closure on the 30-minute timer. 50 didn't even close either, so no way to get in right now. And we gotta be patient. Just have a little patience. Are you taking it if the hourly closes without a bottom wick? Yeah, because the hourly would close without a bottom wick, and that's fine. You know, it's not. It'll be closing then. It's not like it's current. Yeah, it's fine. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I've kind of got away from getting scared of no lower wicks and stuff. I'm not really that asked. Yeah, I'm not really too asked because when there's volume, there's volume. It just pushes. It doesn't really matter if there's a no wick or not. So yeah, I don't tend to really care that much. So in this example here, would I be looking for an M formation here? For me, I wouldn't be, because there's no resistance really here, like an obvious 30-minute resistance here, right? You can't see anything. So it would just be not with one of our sim ones, to be honest. Hello, Max. Anyways, do you teach guys a strategy, those who don't have one? Yeah, 100%. All my webinars are there to go through from beginner to advanced, just going through the strategy in terms of how to mark out zones and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And also towards the, I think, May time, so the end of May, I'll be having, because I'm obviously adding new stuff in, I'll be redoing the whole webinars. I'm going to make it all like updated. It's kind of like just a refresher. So yeah, I'll be doing that as well for the end of May. And I think I'm going to make a website so people can log on to it instead of just on a G drive, because the G drive is quite annoying, to be honest. So I think that's what I might do. Yeah. Can we get that trade journal? Yeah, you guys can get this one. There we go. So yeah, just get this and then make a copy of it. So 8 minutes left until the London Open over here, guys. EJ's coming up. Looking like it's reacted off them 4-hour levels pretty well, which is good. So yeah, we'll see. I learned from complete scratch remarks would be good if you can see ones we've already watched. Can get confusing in there. Would be good if you can see ones we've already watched. Yeah, exactly, Tommy. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get a website. Oh yes, so yeah, 8 minutes left. Okay, go say goodbye to Caitlin because she'll be off to the work soon. Is your 1 month mentorship enough for someone to improve? 100%. 100%. 1 month mentorship right now, you have... We're doing like 5 live streams, so we're doing 5 simulations this week alone. So if you joined right now, you'd have... How many in total? You'd have 2 there, so 2, 4, 6. You have about 10 new live streams, simulations that you can come and join. So yeah, looking like GJ's blasting off over here. 7 minutes left. We'll see what we can do. Maybe a closure. We'll have to see. But yeah, as I say, I'm still waiting on for some closures over here. Denmark's gold looking like real doo-doo. Yeah, gold's looking a bit shit, but the JPY pairs are doing well. Doing well at the moment. Is there a 1-for-1 for a new member? Wait, is there a 101 for a new member? Do you mean 1-to-1? Hell no. Do you think I have time for 1-to-1s? Holy fuck. Yesterday I finished working with the group at like 4:45. I started at 5:45 in the morning. Man, hell no. And then I have to go through people's homeworks, which I actually didn't have time to do yesterday. I'm going to do it today. Yeah, I don't have any time at the moment. So, yeah, I'm still watching GJ in the lower time frames. I'm just seeing how they're reacting. We've got 4 minutes left. We'll see. Goldie is still just ranging, nothing really here. And I'm watching these EJ and GJ, and I don't really like the way they're ejecting. And this is why I'm patiently waiting. This is why I wait. Maxi runs in the gym. Ollie, you coming today? I'm gonna come and I'm gonna do back today, I think. Do like EJ 4 hour. Yeah, because we're tapping in them levels. I'm not liking this rejection either. No me gusta mucho. No. And this is why you wait, you know. I know there's resistance there, and I know it's not nice that, you know, you could be looking at someone and they've taken a buy there and stuff, but it hasn't closed above yet, you know. This can run 400 pips before this closes. And now everyone who's taking the impulse has lost money just because they haven't waited. You have a recorded course? Yeah, I've got a G drive. But as I say, I am updating it. So basically, I've done webinars ever since I've started the mentorship. Beginner knowledge. These are the things, you know. What are the setups? What are the entries? The candlesticks. Basically, going through all that. And then I've obviously got psychology, people for, you know, how to fix your confidence, mental health, all that kind of stuff. Changing strategy is basically updated tweaks, which I'm obviously going to add the M's and W's and stuff. But yeah, at the end of May, I'll be posting a completely new thing, and hopefully I'll be having a website as well, where you can just log on and it's there, and then yeah, that's what I kind of want. If the 15-minute candle closes bear, would you say this would be a fake out and take sells, keeping in mind we have London open as well? No, because we haven't closed above in the first place. Yeah? We haven't closed above, so there can't be a fake out of a zone that hasn't closed above. All good, Ollie boy. And that's how it is. So 2 minutes left. Yeah, it can't be a fake out because it hasn't closed above yet. Recharted M on the 5. Where? Yeah, for me it's not. It's at a resistance, but can you see, like, if for example, if there was something here that was like that. Like if that was there, then fuck yeah, I'd be looking for this M here. But there's nothing there. You can just, even on the 15, there's a little bit there, but there's not an obvious thing. So it's a little bit on the harder side, but we can paper it because there is maybe a little 15 there. Yeah, even EJ has one as well, maybe. Heavy rejection by JPY pairs, yeah. So yeah, when we could paper, you know, if this closes below that neckline there, then it's the M. Okay, you get a wick up, you take the sell, stop loss above. Bye, love you, have a great day. Boy oh boy, I'm watching 6 pairs. Oh my god. How's Goldie doing? Yeah, nothing really. You do nothing. You do nothing. So it kind of closed on it. So obviously new hourly candle now. For me, as I say, it hasn't closed above whatever. Be interesting to see how this top wick survives. Obviously, if it breaks that high, it could potentially continue in the zone, but it would be an impulsive trade, and for me, I'm not taking that. Do you make more money than a doctor yet? Lol, Maxi, fun question. Well, doctors get paid fuck all in this country, so probably. So yeah, you can see that we didn't really close below the neckline. Did we on there? Yeah, we didn't. We still held it. So making a top wick at this hourly. EJ still there and Goldie's still there. Yeah. So making the top wick, oh, at 15 res. Yeah, the reason why this is not an obvious one is because normally on the sims when we've been looking, we've been looking at when there's maybe 30-minute res. But here, I mean, could you have taken this M here? I don't think so because it didn't really close below the neckline. Okay. But if this next one does and retraces, then I don't see why not. You can maybe look at that for a little back test, little live back testing. Remember you once said your side. I remember you once said your size account was over 1 million. No, I didn't. I've always said it's around 6 figures, and now it's like 160, 170. Thanks. And Oz doctors average 450, 1,000 AUD. That's decent. That's decent, eh? How much they should be paid in the UK? Nah, man. In the UK, they get paid nothing. It's ridiculous. It's actually criminal. I don't know why people who are doctors stay in this country. Can a 17-year-old with $1,000 start FOREX trading? Yes. These these things, please try and use your brain a little bit. Can a 17, I think you mean 17-year-old with $1,000 start FOREX trading? Why couldn't you? What's the reason why you couldn't? No, you are banned. Oh, you're 17 years old. Sorry, actually, the legal age. There's ways of getting around it. I did. I used my dad's account for like a year until I was 18. Yeah. You get a crystal account? Yeah. Yeah, I just use my dad's account. And it's actually quite good having your dad's account or your parents' account, because if you can't do redeposit Mondays because you can't be like, oh, Dad, by the way, can I just deposit a bit more money? So it's quite good. Were you born in 99? I was born in 2000, Harry. I was born in 2000, yeah. Yeah, 2000, baby. Illegal trading. FBI, open up! Psychologists are cracking over 750k. Wow! 750k. That's mad. That's mad. So yeah, looking like we've rejected here, but why? Well, because it's just that resistance, right? That's what we've been looking at. That's what we've been seeing. I mean, what could you get now? I mean, if you get another closure above, then you can maybe look for buys. Is trading haram? Yes, very haram. That's insane money. Terrorists when they see a blue-haired woman walk in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Do you have a Signals Group trading journal like Don? Yes, this one here. This is the yearly results with percentage gain as well. 71.62% win rate, which is good. You ever gone funded? Yes. I used funded talent for 9 months. Yes. I've too hard on that. Yeah, I used the funded, but I used it in a, and the reason why I picked funded talent is because they were paying me even without passing anything, which was sick. So I didn't like how you had to pass something and then you could start making money. I want to get paid now. So the bi-weekly payouts were great. Yeah. Are you in Don's Signals? No. What's the link on that journal? It should be here in the chat somewhere. Bro, just for motivation, can a decent disciplined trader make 750k a year even with funded? These questions are so retarded. Guys, come on. Stop focusing on like a big dream. You know, stop focusing on, oh, can a trader really make £1 million a year? Or can a trader really make £5 million? You know, of course. Stop trying to limit yourself with your brain knowledge here. Come on. In any aspect of life, you can make £1 million a year. Any. If you want to be the best chair seller in the entire world, you can make £1 million a year. If you want to be the best TikTok dancer, you can make £1 million a year. If you want to sell a fucking ring light on TikTok, you can make £1 million a year. If you put in the work, if you put in the effort, if you've got a USP. So these little things of, oh, can I make £10.54 being a trader? Well, you can do it with anything. Just be logical. Stop thinking like in terms of like a dream. Making £1 million a year in terms of profit is selling something. So all you got to do is go, right, calculator. Selling something, it could be X, right? So you sell something called X, which you sell for, let's say, £50, right? And you make 50% profit margins, right? So you make £25. So you make £25 per one. How many times do you have to? Is that 10 million? My eyes on this. How many times do I have to sell? I need to sell 40,000, and then I've got my million. I think it's 400. Yeah, it's 400,000. That's not 40,000. Yeah, so you just gotta stop thinking about the numbers, and you just gotta focus on the process, right? And this is why we go through simulations, and a lot of our group are getting very excited now because we're starting to implement trades in that seem to be working quite well, and we don't care about oh my god, that means I can make £10,000 a month, right? These trades here made us 30, I think around about 36%. That is your bread and butter. If you can make 36% per month, then your money's limitless. There's no finite number. You can only make 100,000 a year. If you can do 37% every single year, every single month, your money can fucking increase very quickly. So, and this is why I preach so much, right? If you're not back testing, what the fuck are you doing? Back test. It's literally a program where you can go and bash out your strategy as many times as you want and focus and really hone in on it. I really can't preach it enough. Max, what is Asian buy? So Asian buys is when I'll try and find one here. This is kind of hard one. Let's see if we can find a nice one. There hasn't been one recently. 1 second. I mean, this one's okay, but it's still quite hard to find. There's some nicely in the start of this month. Yeah, so there's one here, right? Is there? Yeah, it's got held support through the whole. Oh no, that's Asian start. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. But basically, it's when Asian session holds a support through most of the time. The structure is very bullish in terms of overall direction. And price, holds support, closes bullish, and continues. I can't find a nice one though at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean here's quite a hard one, but you can see here through the whole of Asian session we've held a support. Held a support. And now all you wait for is some sort of rejection, tapping into support, and then a bullish candle. So I think this one here was pretty realistic. So bearish candle, then the bullish one straight after, take the buy, stop loss below 15 pips. You would have got 15 pips there. Or the next one, another bearish candle here, good rejection. Next one closes bullish. I would have taken that one as well. Stop loss below. So it's basically when Asian session holds a support, and when the overall trend is bullish, obviously it was bullish here, you get some sort of rejection at the support with a strong bullish engulfing, or a bullish with big rejection wicks, and then we just fly. And you get the start of the move. 5 minutes GJ. Wait, what? And it's normally based on the 30-minute time frame, yeah. Max the white Chinese Raja. Ah, yes. Max as white as a white Raja. Why don't you get a servant to make coffee for Caitlin in the morning? People gotta learn to stop chasing dollars and chase with passion, yeah. Chase percentage gain, percentage gains. This is what you focus on. So focus on the money. I don't remember the last time I focused on the money. I'm focused on the percentage gain. Percentage gain is everything. Because when you have a percentage gain, so for example, if you made £1,000 one day, you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, I made £1,000, right? That is fugazi if the next day you lose £1,000 and then at the end of the month you make £0. Okay? But if you can make 10% or 20% every single month, no matter what the circumstance, that is your bread and butter. Right? So why do you need to care about the money side when all you need to focus on is getting the 15 to 20% gain every month? So when people are looking at their charts and looking at their money and how much money they've made or lost, you should be focusing on the fucking sims and getting the sims down. I've been grafting my ass off since the start of this year with sims. We've done so many sims as a group. We've done the whole of 2021, the whole of 2022. That's 48 sims. So 48 sims. That's a lot of sims. And I'm pretty sure I did some others as well. 48 sims in what, 3 months is bread and butter, you know. What you guys see in the chat? I'm down 2% of my funded, matter of fact. So yeah, right now GJ and EJ, they're just sitting there, not really doing anything. It's fine. Goldie's also just not really doing anything, so that's fine. It's fine and dandy. It's fine and dandy. Make sure you like the stream, guys. If you guys have learned anything or been disciplined and waiting for closures, make sure to tap that like button. It really helps out with the engagement and getting new people onto the stream. So yeah. Max, so your London percentage 5%. What is it including NY? Yeah. So this month has been slow. But yeah, 5% overall. Last month was around about the 11 mark. The month before that was 13. The month before that was 9. So yeah. Yeah, and looking at some of the L's, obviously we're only taking 5. This one here was a bit unfortunate with the news, but I think that could have been quite easily avoided. This one here was bullshit. This one here wicked me out by 1 pip and then ran to TP. So imagine if this one, because it ran as well, it ran pretty well to like 36 pips. Let's say that we closed overall like 40. that would be a 8% difference. You know, so we're very, very close to making this a decent month. It's just a bit unfortunate with that. Wicked me out by 1 pip. But yeah, we still got days left. You know, we still got today, tomorrow, and Friday. So got a lot of time. 5% is great for a bad month. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I need to learn English and understand better. Hey, that means that's a good thing. You can learn English whilst learn trading in one place. if you don't know any, yeah, that's me. Yeah, exactly. If you guys don't know any words that I'm saying, always ask me and I can tell you. Can you check your USD? Send me a chart. I'll take a look at it, my man. Do you only speak English? Yes, unfortunately. I would love to know a different language, but yeah, that's just hard. How much risk per trade? 1.4%. I only understand Pakistan. Can you speak Pakistani? Getting better every day. Yeah, you're good. You're Daniel. I wouldn't even know that you were not like English. I thought you were English, to be fair. So that's pretty good. So yeah, I'm not liking this, right? I was always a bit cautious of this level anyway, and now we're just really not pushing with the volume, especially 8 o'clock. If 8 o'clock struggles to break it, then it's not a vibe. Let's see that. So we'll see. I mean, we've got 12 minutes left. 12 minutes left for maybe another closure. Should be a little bit easier for us. Max, would you ever trade Asian? Nah, that's where I sleep, and normally the volume's shit anyway. EJ looks better. Yeah. 11 minutes left for that closure. What's the black TED setup? It's a 5-minute trend line. So it would be nice. Has moved a bit already. Yeah. Is it 15 celery right now? Yeah, it is. We don't need to wait for a pullback. Yeah, it's only kind of given us one there, but yeah, we'll see. I'd like a nice little wick. We'll see. I saw he was selling trading courses. Is there a white TED setup? Do you know HS Tiki Toki? Yes. Oh, yes. With General G. When did you start trading? When I was like 16. So yeah, EJ's coming in the zone. Very nice. Do you know how much resist? So don't know. Yeah, we'll see. What about a little res at 280? Yeah, it's tapping it now. You have to see, because here the stop loss is 19 pips, the zone's 19. So if it gets any higher up, it's going to get a little bit fishy in terms of your stops. So we'll see. Still got 11 minutes left, still got a lot of time to reject again. So yeah, wait on. What age did you go funded? I think maybe 19. What was the company that offered you weekly payouts? It was Funded Talent. They've gone now. Because I don't think they stuck with the rules in Canada. I think probably thinking of it, I think their rules. I think because they call them the live accounts live and they're not actually live. I think that's would go against Canada. I think they want to be pretty straight up. So yeah, that's what I think. So yeah. Let's get a good song. Play one vibey song while we're waiting for this closure over here. Actually, no, IG the broker? No. No. Open up your heart, what do you feel? Yeah, man, I'm not liking these zones, man. EJ stops look safe, yeah, but it's just rejecting again, man. I don't like these candles. You see how we're just consolidating a little bit here? So we'll see. I'm not that tempted in it anyway, so we'll see. I'm not the happiest with these zones. We'll see. Children of the sky. Do you like house, Max? Since you're from the UK, you have it. I just like all kind of music, but yeah, it's like old 80s, like 90s, like 2000s. Would you call this house? Yeah, probably. What is this trash? What, Louis? This tune's a fucking banger. Child. Afro beats. Come on. Children of the sky. Max, any good software for backtesting? Software Effects is the one I use. One phase and unlimited time. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty good actually. One phase. People from the UK have different music tastes. We just like a mixture of stuff. Depends what we're doing. But I'm also a big outlier. Like I listen to like dance tunes when I'm in the shower. I listen to dance, and then I go straight from like fucking, I don't know, Whitney Houston to like, I don't know, Drake, and then like OG, and then Armand Van Helden again. Yeah, it's a mixture. Still waiting on this GJ to find its direction. It's still just not pushing the way I want it to. What the fuck is it doing here? What else can I put on? How many pips is a good day for a beginner? Any amount of pips is a good day. There is no set thing. If you have made one pip as a beginner in that day, you've done well. You've done better than 90% of everyone else, okay? So, yeah, try not to compare or set a standard. You know, as long as you're learning, especially as a beginner, then you're good.
Is that real that like only 10% of traders are profitable?
No, I'd say on IC markets it's 77%. 77% of people are not profitable. So very high.
Mm.
But it's just from people not doing the basics, you know, jumping in. Like on my on the worst month I've had so far, this has been this one, and up like 4 or 5%. Put commissions off, probably around about the 4%, 3.5. It's still money in the bank. I'm the 77%. Oh no no no. You just gotta pipe down and you gotta slow down, and that's why I always say don't get like worked up when someone's like, the amount of people in the chat or whatever will be like, Max, you missed that move. I'm like, yeah, I might have missed that move, but do you miss this? You know, did you miss the being in the 23% every year, every month? Because I don't. When I know, baby. The longer I watch this GJ, the less I like it, man. It's just ranging. And yeah, it can pop, but it can also pop the other way as well. So, with my 2 wins already this week, I don't really fancy taking, especially an area where I know that overall we're bearish at the moment, and that we could reject at any point. I may just paper it if it closes above, and we'll see, because it's looking like these are really struggling. And a major thing that I've seen as well is if 8 o'clock can't break, which this is 8 o'clock, this is the 8 o'clock. If the 8 o'clock candle can't break, then it tends to struggle. It tends to struggle. So, you know, I'm going to back off here. I'm going to take my buys off for both pairs. I don't like it. I'd rather watch. I'd rather watch it. Yeah, for me, I'm going to be a bit more critical with my zones. I'm not going to be as more fluent with them, because for me here, it's just at 8 o'clock, we haven't pushed. The candles are ranging. At any point, we can just reflip and start driving back down. Same thing for the buys, right? We can still break them high, stop pushing, but we haven't done it yet, and that's not a good sign. See you later, Flavio. See you later. Adios, adios. Done 500 in 18 months. Yeah, Donny Boy. To be fair there as well, it's just down to. I generally think Don would put more lots on the live stream if he was maybe in the second quarter. That's maybe what he's talking about. But you can see when Don takes his treble like lot fucking entries, they're never at the low of a massive push. And sometimes on stream he may get the low. He may try and take the low of a massive push, and then they're the ones that normally lose. So you've got to be realistic with the ones that you put on. He doesn't just, you know. I think people say, and you know, it looks like that when he's off stream. He puts on like fucking four of his normal lots, so it's huge, and he never loses them. But it's because he's picking the right ones. He's not picking the ones where maybe they're a bit overextended. I'm waiting for a resistance form and then a closure above for buys. Yeah, I might be waiting for a fake out. I think that could be realistic. You know, there's actually, yeah, we haven't closed above yet. But if in a minute's time, if this closes above, then I can maybe take some fake outs later on. So yeah, if you look at the lower time frame here, great, right? So when I've took those buys off and I've decided I don't want to look at them, that's me completely happy with the fact that we could break those highs and we could drive. That's fine. I'm happy with that, and that's what you need to do. You need to be happy with your conclusions to things. For me, it's just, you know, it's sitting around here looking like it could potentially break, but it could also break below. If it gets below 260 here, you are fucked. It's gonna come straight back down to 100. So. Do you guys like this song? This song is an OG. Love and listen to the music. You got to let yourself go, no. Yeah, fake out some more. Yeah, exactly. This is normally the fake out area that I like. I can't take what you're so. So closed above nicely there. I mean, it had a little gap, but for me, it's I'm not playing with them candles. Hell no. Money trees, I know you like that one. Yeah, I do. Mind my childhood music, yeah. In the joint, even in the lake. So yeah, they're all closed above, but I do not like them candles that I'm working with over here. So I'm gonna wait. I love this bit. Look, this song at the end. I didn't know that this has a little bit here. To begin. And then it goes to this song. Ready? So this song was probably, well, it definitely was the kind of foundation of this song. Ready? I can't wait. This one. This is a fucking tune. See, this is the tunes that I listen to on nights out. If I pick a night out that I want to go to, listen to this all night. These tunes. Ready? I can't wait for the weekend to begin. GJ's gonna fake out, like I said. Don't play with them candles, boy. Don't play with them. Calvin Harris songs, yeah, I'll play some Calvin Harris. I'm sick of that fucking. I know it's gonna get copyrighted, but it's not like we're taking loads of trades. But one thing that I would take from this day, is looking at the lower time frames, looking at levels where you could maybe have an issue, and you can see here on the lower time frames, we weren't having strong continuation. We were struggling real hard. And we were struggling at a time at 8 o'clock where price should not be struggling to push. At 8 o'clock, London Open, on GJ, on EJ, it should not have that much of an issue. So normally putting them two things together, you're at a resistance, overall you're a bit bearish, it has closed above, but the price action is looking a little bit choppy, and it's at 8 o'clock and we haven't driven, is a good sign for you to leave it alone. Yeah. There's also a M formation coming on, potentially.
Max, would you take the 15-minute closing below the previous?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, be like a fake out. I might want to wait for the 30, but yeah, I mean, depending on how the closure. If it's very strong, then obviously why not? Weekend to begin. So yeah, guys, I'll be paper trading this M formation, because that's one of our new setups. Is that resistance? It's at the 15, maybe a little bit higher up, but it's still at that level. So if you get a closure below the neckline there and a retest, you'll be looking for the sells. Gold is tanking. Ooh, shit, it is. It's still hovering. Can you see how it's hovering around the daily flip and the four flip? It's just consolidating. Nice analysis, looking like a fake out coming. Yeah. I can't wait. We get to begin.
Tomorrow it's King's Day here. So King's birthday.
King's birthday.
Yeah, so the whole city just goes out and parties all day long. I'll send you some videos in the chat.
Sure, I want to check it out. Max, is it really paper trading? Nima, you'll never know. You'll never know. MT5 was active, so all good. Yeah, people who've joined the mentorship today, there's been 3 of you. Make sure to go to the this chat here. Go to the pinned message, and go and join the G Drive, join the journal, and the previous chats. Okay. Whoever's paid on Bitcoin there, it should come up very shortly, with an email and all that kind of stuff. Why this guy's mic sound like R2D2? Does it? I can't wait for the weekend. Because he is R2D2. Bless him. I've been on Phoenix's stream and I've just been watching him just sitting on fucking GJ. Just the whole time. I don't know why he hasn't closed any there though, to be fair. It looked like he hit his line, but anyway. Hopefully it plays off for him. It looks like GJ's coming back up. So yeah, it's just not nice, you know. I want to take trades, I want to take positions where we have good volume, obvious direction, good price action. Right now we don't really have them. That man's shouting when he talks. Ew, me. Oh, maybe the zoo. I think the zoo might be quite loud. Yeah, I don't know. That's another fucking issue that I've got to deal with. 67 likes, guys. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. Been very disciplined. Showed you how to basically avoid this trade. Showing you that, you know, candles losing fuel. Candles when they're looking a little bit rangy. Probably not the best to get in. Play this song. I used to love this song. This song was a bop. I think it's a bit more of a wretched one, but it's good shit. I like them white girls. I like them Asian girls. I like them straight girls. I like them Spanish girls. His voice is kind of high. I wonder how I can fix that, because he's fine for me. Markets seem to be pretty mild today. Has anyone had decaf today? Yeah, they've been a little bit slow, isn't it? That's all good. Seems to be like NY recently has been bringing the volume, so that's fine. We take both, so it's all good. This week so far, we've been taking 2 NY trades. Well, actually 3. 3, well, after London trades. There's no data for my stream. Great. What program do you backtest on? Soft 4 FX. I've got a lot of love to give. Over. Nice GJ coming down. Again. Seen before. Do you guys know this song in the chat? I get all the girls, I get all the girls. I don't get any girls. I don't get any girls. Never heard of it. Oh, mate. A banger. Old Calvin Harris. Round the play. A little thing I haven't seen before. Did it before. You like Craig David? Yeah, he's alright. I like some of his OG songs, yeah. Okay, so it is the start of the M formation. So we'll paper it. Because it is at, maybe it's a little bit higher than resistance, but it's still maybe a little bit there. I wouldn't say it's the nicest because of the fact that it's not at resistance. It's not like it's there, right? It's a little bit higher above. But
It is, if you look to the left, the 1 hour is at a resistance.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, I mean, paper trading it, you want to get in like at the close below. Yeah. Let's take a look at EJ. Yeah, still sitting on, not really doing anything. I get all the girls. Yeah, I think in GJ, I think it isn't really one because we're just maybe a little bit high above from the resistance on the 15. You see how we're above it? So at any point here, really, we can still reflip and push. So maybe. Whereas the ones we've been doing on the sim, it's been where the resistance is there. We've been making it there. It's a little bit higher above. I'm gonna buy you, babe. Oh, people are looking to buy me. Buy GJ over here. I get all the girls. What's Goldie doing? Goldie came down. Yeah, nothing really that interesting. Where you want to get in, Max? I'm not getting in. I don't think it's the perfect one. I think it's a little bit higher above. I think it'd be. I mean, what you'd want to do here is to break it out low if you wanted to get in now. But I think it's a bit too high above from the 15 res. And also, the ones we've been doing really have been on the 30. They've been at least a 30-minute res, so it's not been perfect. But see how it does. Max, prediction for City versus Arsenal. Ooh, I think 3-0 City. I think 3-0 City. I think their defense is amazing at the moment. I think Nathan Ake really solidifies that. Stone's just playing in the centre mid position and he's class. So yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, EJ better for a buy. It's still ranging, man. Don't like it. 3-0 City, cheers, son's crying. That was nice. Was the M on resistance? Yeah. M was at resistance as well. That was good. Stop loss would have been 25 pips. You would have got 17 at the moment. You would break even. Yeah. Fucking hell, I forgot how long this chorus is. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, it's not. Holy. Fucking hell, 3-minute quarter start. 50 minutes left for this 30-minute to close bearish with a fake out. That would be interesting. You impulse on the M and W formations? No, so we take it on the retest of the neckline, which is like there. So obviously this one you'd be in some drawdown here. Yeah, you normally get the neckline. And that's why I'm saying it's maybe not the nicest, because it's just above the res, that's the only thing. Ah. 50-minute close bearish. Not liking that resistance. Sometimes in my mind, it appears like, man, I should take this trade even though I don't have any setup and entry for it. Just emotional entry. But I remember Don stopped to care my account. Yeah, exactly. Don helped me a lot. Exactly. Stop worrying about trades that are not in your strategy. Just leave it. So yeah, the 15-minute closed on this resistance now. So it's just a little bit higher above for an M formation. It's a little bit higher above that resistance. Every thump you push in the seat. 3 times on into my mind. Forget out the stairs. So yeah, still waiting on this. Still hovering around this area. Not really doing anything. Hovering around. Yo, what playlist is this? Ah, it's not a playlist. Just songs that I fancy at the moment. There's no real order. Just be clicking on Spotify. So these are probably the songs I would listen to at the gym. Yeah. So later on, well, not later on. I'm going straight after this. Going to the gym. Chest day, boy. Not chest day. Sorry, back day. Even though my back's still hurting me from the gym, from boxing. My back actually hurts more than my knuckles. It's really tight. Would you consider taking EJ buys? I'm really not liking this resistance. Yeah, I don't like it. I think I'd rather wait later on. Maybe some retrace and then maybe buys later on again. Me too, Daniel. This is my favorite song ever. This is number one. Number one, and it has been since probably the age of 13. I don't ask for nothing. I'm always on my own. Every time I turn around, it's something. People talking about what they don't do. And when I try to move on up, they're always bringing me down. Such a banging song, man. My life, and I'm living it now. Give me fake out and DJ. I always wonder why. Yo, what? Let's take a look. Sometimes in my mind, yeah. Why are you not interested in GJ buys? Because they're not pushing, man. They're struggling. At 8 o'clock, we could not break this high. So, when I see price rejecting at 8 o'clock, there's a very high probability we don't continue and we normally drive down. Because that's the biggest area of volume, right? So if you were on the M formation and maybe you got in a bit of a shittier entry, I mean, you know, you'd be getting in on the neckline there. It probably pushed up quite quickly though, so you probably would have got in like there. Stop loss would have been there. TP is going to be probably Asian highs. But yeah, I mean, it's not the easiest one because the fact it's a little bit high above the resistance, that's all. Say I'm not. And how do we manage? Well, we've only taken one L on the M's and the W's, and it kind of just pushed straight away, and it wasn't really at a solid support. So I don't really know how to manage yet. It seems to be that you don't really manage. You know, there's no point in one candle coming here because it can just push straight away. So yeah, in terms of targets as well for them. You normally look for just obvious areas of resistance. So like, you know, there would be okay. Like there. Are you in? Well, you'll have to decide that for yourself. The reason why I'm not calling out any of this bullshit is because, first of all, it's not really I mean, it is an amp, but it's a little bit higher above than normal. And also, I'm still backtesting this. Doesn't mean that I can't take them. It just means I'm comfortable with taking the trades. And not yet until I've got the data. There's no point in me being on a live stream with 300 people with a trade that I've only just started really backtesting and then calling it out for people. Hell no, I ain't doing that. Does that mean I can't take it myself? No. I closed 8%. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice, Jackies. Where would you get into the GSLs below that price? So if you want to look for other areas of getting in, let me do this as well. Paper trade. To the south. In terms of where else, I mean, maybe the 15 closure. I mean, the 30-minute closure. Yeah, potentially. So let's buy now. And when we get more comfortable, I can start holding. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the 30 here, we're pretty clean, really. I mean, it's not bad, is it? So let's say that you got into the trade there. Your stop loss was like, you know, 16 pips. Right now, you'd be up like nearly 14, 15 at that level. That could be a 1-to-1. That could be your 1-to-1. But obviously, you're getting right at the high here, so the possibility of runners here could be pretty damaging. Obviously, right now you'd be break even. Would it be break even? Yeah, I mean you've pretty much had a 1-to-1 already, so yeah, break even. And expect this candle to continue. Probably take some off. You know, maybe around that area there. And then TP2 would be down to the support there. So well done if people took it. But it's just what we've been going through, as I say. Nothing to worry about. Go to the global hideaway. Don't you know you got plans. Close full. Well, nice. Where can I learn the M's and W's? Rye, we are doing them on the Sims. So Rye, if you want to look at the Sims, show us. So I did take that, guys. I did. I was playing with it, you know. But let me take a look here at Rye. If you look at GJ March, if you look at Gold December, if you look at basically the last 3 or 4 sims, that's when we've been backtested. We haven't put it into the system yet. We've just been backtesting. But that's where we've been backtesting. So go have a look at them, and you can see where we tend to take them and stuff. I took the cells too. Very nice, well done. So people use their initiative. I mean, it wasn't the easiest one, I'd say, because it wasn't at resistance. It was a little bit higher above, but on the 15, it still was maybe respecting a little bit. And you took a little bit of drawdown, but it worked, and that's the main part of it. And that's a good thing with it as well, because you're getting in right at the high. Your stop is very good, right? Your stop is very safe. So yeah. You entered on the bullish 5-minute close. Yeah, I entered. I entered there. Stop loss above like 14. I actually did a double lot. I got in a little bit lower, so I took that one and then I just got out there. So like 1-to-1, which is not bad. Just playing around with it. But yeah, as soon as we get, you know, the data for it, knew it. I had to. But that's the thing, right? And guys, you've got to remember this. I'm not going to be calling out. I can say it's a paper trade, and then maybe you can have some confidence that I might be getting in. But I'm not calling out these trades yet when I haven't done the whole back testing. You can tell by the active. How, Tom? Oh, if I click onto it, wait, like that. Oh. Oh no! They can see when I'm in a trade now.
Wait, how did they see it?
Because look, right, so I'm clicking on my terminal now. Look at the bottom. It highlights MT5.
Oh.
As you can see when I'm looking at my MT5. Where did you come up with the strat? It was all down to Mr. Brian over here. Maybe Brian and also Tom was Tom talked to me about a lot, but mainly Mr. Brian for the M's and W's, and they seem to work pretty well, and they seem to be very consistent. They seem to be happening every day. You can get at least 1%, which is great. That's 20% for the month. So Max's tone is different when he did paper trades. Let's take a look then. Bye Max, I'm dipping, be strong. Yo, I'm here, I'm hungry. What did EJ do? EJ's just done the closure below, but it's a little bit, I mean, it's... Clean candles below as well, so that would be quite nice if that worked out. Gold 5-minute trend line. Yeah, for above. For the sells below, I mean, you could maybe do this one, but wouldn't you just want the closure anyway? It's you know, there's different. The distance between there and there is just too small. So you'd rather just get the closure below there. Is that okay? There's a lot of resistance there. Yeah, it's mad. So it's solely on the 5-minute on GJ. It's on gold as well. Would you not take this 30-minute fake out on GJ? So the only issue is, I mean, yeah, you could, yeah, I mean, yeah, we can, which is in 3 minutes time. Obviously, there's a little bit of resistance there, a little bit of wicks there. That's the only thing. But apart from that, I mean, I don't see why not. Yeah. So what you do is probably wait now. Yeah, wait for this 30-minute to close. Be fake out back into this zone. So we'll see. Full retracement, maybe, yeah. Well, obviously, this is quite clean as well, so there's the 5-minute working on EJ now. You would have got in there on the retest. Stop loss above. So there's another one. See, they happen all the time. So it's going to be interesting when we put it in. There's going to be quite a lot of trades. And because you're obviously getting in very high, like, look, imagine you getting into a trade and your entry is up there and your stop loss is there and you get this whole move down. It's like, you know, it's a lot more of the zone, which is good. And they seem to work very well when there's a lot of ranging months, which is beautiful, right? Because when it's not ranging, we take our closure above, closure belows, fake outs, all the kind of things, and we smash it anyway. But when there's a ranging month, like for example, the M's and W's this month, if you go back and backtest, have been fucking beautiful. Because obviously, especially when gold, because gold just ranges, it has been ranging from, you know, 2000 to 1977. All you got to do is look for W's there and M's there, and they seem to have worked out quite a lot. Let me, yeah, but Jackie's, even Bryce said, don't worry about it, right? So for example, if you're a bit cautious of that, let's just say the GJ one was perfect and we were going to enter, right? And it closed below. It closed below there, right? When this candle opened, it pushed straight away. It wasn't like it didn't break, you know, it broke the low a tiny second, then it pushed up straight away. What you then could do is get in on, you know, the break of the low there if you wanted, a bit lower on, or you could get maybe on the reflip. You know, you could, there's ways of getting in, not on the retest. It's just the retest gives you the best entry. Yeah. I joined late. Could you explain the trade for me? It's just the M formation. So yeah, it's when you find an M at resistance, like a double top, closure below, retest, take the trade, and you fly. Max, could you put a line where you place sell on the 5 and on GJ? So I didn't place a sell. I just pressed sell, but it was when this candle was pushing up. So I got in. My entry was 166.311 there. So it was when this candle just started pushing up. Yeah. Now my run is out. So the 30 minutes closed bearish. I wouldn't say it's closed the strongest, and the 15 is still holding support. So if I want to take a fake out, I first of all need a very strong bearish candle. It's engulfed still, but the 15 still respected the support, which is a bit annoying. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. It's not the nicest. If you look here, we still haven't really closed below in that zone really there. So you may have to wait for another. Could it still work though? Yeah, the 30 is still closed. It's just, I don't really like how the 15 is not closed below there. On that bullish candle, I see any stop loss to the highest top wick. Yeah. Do you trade gold? Yes. Gold just hasn't really done anything today. It's just sat there, done nothing. EJ. Yeah, EJ is not bad, is it? Yeah, EJ is not bad at all. I might have to.
I'm on the flip.
Nice. Yeah, I might get into EJ here, guys.
Stop loss about the 50 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let me just. The stop loss is going to be. I'm going to use the previous 30. 251. 147251. Yeah, so I got into a trade over here. Where is it? Yeah. Stop loss above the previous 30. Fake out on EJ. Clean zone below. TP1 would be there for like 21 pips. 830, then maybe further down to 57. Show me, baby. See, that's the beauty of that's the beauty of GJ and having EJ as well, because you can get, if one's looking a bit better than the other, you can just get the other. This is also with confluence of the 5-minute MOV. Oh, my name is Nathan. What's yours? My name is Max. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So yeah, this is a fake out on EJ. TP1 is gonna be, yeah, like around that areas, I'd say. TP2 is gonna be back down to the support. Really needed somebody. GJ break even, nice. Like, yeah, stop loss to break even now. You've got to show me love. So good stuff. GJ's coming down, so yeah, also the hourly close bearish, which is nice. Show me, baby. Yeah. You've got to understand My entry was 0.43. How will I manage risk? Well, if you start closing maybe bullish on the 30. Yeah, I hope this 30 should drive. Damn. If you make a funny face, I will give you £50. I don't need your money. But thank you anyway. Thank you for the donos. Look at GJ. GJ running. So where would GJ continue to? Yeah, 0.54 would be nice, and then furthermore down to like 600 would be good too. What's runner till 5? So a percentage of my runner. So I'll leave 20% of my runner, 20% of my position down to there, because a fake out tends to run quite a lot, especially with direction. Who's watching me? Somebody's watching me. Goldie, what's Goldie doing? Still nothing. Nothing. I just want to make you happy. Oh, thank you very much, Scott. I hope you're enjoying the stream, guys. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. We're having a nice chill Wednesday. Oh. Oh, I like this volume. A 3-minute. I'll be like, oh, I'll be like. There is 147 there right now. That's why we're kind of just fucking around a little bit. But hopefully we get this drive. It's rejected them high, so we should do. Here we go, GJ. Break the damn low. Yeah. Pray to God for looking too old. So yeah, break even around the 932 mark because there's a little bit of traffic there. To feel pain is what I feel. But can you stay up for the weekend till next year? Drive, EJ. Not alone. Down. What are people saying in the chat? Let's take a look. So yeah, it normally just take its time. They normally don't really run very quickly, but when they start pushing, that's when you get a good drive. And we'll be able to take someone off over here. But before they do, they do sometimes mess around, so don't worry about it. It's good. It is just because it's 147, it's struggling a little bit, I think. My only issue is these candles are getting very small. That is my only issue. I don't really like how the candles are getting a little bit small. Come on, drive, GJ. If I see a light flashing. GJ sells, thank me later. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, we've had good chats today. We've had great discussions. It's been great. It's been great. $300 people on the stream. Is there any news before we get trapped into a news? Because we are ranging pretty hard here, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like how we are just sitting. EJ is doing jack all on the lower time frame here. So it's when you gotta say to yourself, you know, this needs to start to run pretty quickly before, because look at this, like we've 8:50, it's been 20-something minutes and we've just sat here. Something I've been holding you. Oh, GJ's pushing, which is good. No, is it? Candles are still very small. Date my spirit from my open hand. You used to hold me. I don't like this at all. Why are the candles doing this? It's looking like there may be some sort of news over here. You shouldn't be doing that. Minute left for the 15. Beep, beep, beep. You know better than I do. Knock down everything I've tried to do. I'm actually in this trade, yeah, and I'm very confident with it, but not now really because of the fucking 1 minute. Look at the 1 minute candles, bro. Sitting there doing nothing. That's normally suggesting there's maybe some news coming over here, which is not the greatest example. 50 minutes just closing in a minute's time. Imagine you missed after the 15 close. Well, I'd rather do the 30 to give it more time. But I don't like how we're just sitting there, to be honest. So we'll see with this 15 close. Is there news? I don't know. I don't like how the 1 minute's... Do you see how bad that price action is there? Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. Why are we holding support at 147045? So yeah, I mean the 15 minutes closed here. I'm gonna already broken the highs. I gotta wait for maybe a lower wick here to come back down and flip, and then maybe I'll manage on that top wick. You know better than I do. Oh my god, that volume just disappeared. I really hope this is not news. So what I'll potentially do now is, yeah, if we reflip, then I'll use that high as a stop. What's Goldie doing? Still nothing. And round, oh, I hit again. This is live, Max or Pivot. This is live. Yeah, this could be news, man. Fuck's sake. Look at the 1 minute, bro. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah. Great. Great. Yeah, so the lower time frames can show you sometimes where things are maybe not the way things should be. And for me here, the ones there were not nice. So yeah, we'll see in this 30 minute. But yeah, looking like we're going to come up over here. Scan gold barcode says consolidation, nice discount. Oh, fuck off, EJ. Really? Really? She got a W. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. And I don't suppose I'm coming in. Oh, wow. Let's take a look at the GJ doing the same thing. Yeah, these 1 minutes would not like that level there. I mean, the only thing I could say is maybe some sort of news here, but we'll see. The only way I can manage really here is the 30 minute, 12 minutes left. But it looks like we're going to wipe this out of the park. Could you take buys after? Potentially, if it closes above. So, that's what you could do. Yeah, I think we just got caught in a news trade here, guys. I'm not going to lie. Because look at the 1 minute. You only get volume like that with a range after with news. That's a bastard. Never took the miles away. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, so good and round. And he's around. And he's around. Yeah, now he's around. Was news there? Well, I don't know. I need to check, but it looks like there was some sort of consolidation there. 147. Everything is so good and brown. Oh, hit stop loss, manage risk. Well, you could have on the 15 if you wanted, but for me, when the 15 closes weak bullish like that, it's still got a lot of time to break the low. This is the return at the Space Cowboy. You know, I hit the get. Cause when I saw 3 kind of candles, don't like the volume. Nice, man. I wish I did that. Fuck. Yep. Yeah, I'm out. Beautiful. Wow. Fuck. 30-minute timer close back in. It's going to be a double fake out. Break of the high now. I mean, what you could potentially see here now is, yeah, the hourly coming back up. But the hourly closed bearish below, the 30-minute closed bearish below. But yeah, continuing the trend over here. Maybe back up to 450 now. Let's take a look at GJ. Same thing. Coming back up. Closing in 9 minutes time. Could you take the GJ celery play? I think it could be realistic. Now the issue is how would your stops be? Pretty wham, eh? What about EJ? Do. So, how long have we got left for it? 8 minutes. Could you take the celery with the volume now? With a 30 pip stop, you could aim for 34 pips. It could be reasonable. Could be reasonable. Is there something that I want to take with a second trade? Let's take a look at... Yeah, wow, look at that. Straight off that support. Max, how much you lose? 1.4%. Yeah, the managing of risk, I mean, on the 15, but I like managing risk on the 30. On the 30, I like managing, so yeah, it's a bit of a shame. So we'll wait on. I think maybe, I mean, could you jump into the let's look at the hourly. With the hourly celery. Yeah, I think maybe I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go for this break of the 30-minute high celery play because it's breaking into the new zone. So 432. Is it 432? 436. Which zone is better? Because you could also do EJ as well. EJ's stop would be 27 for 22. I actually think EJ's is a little bit cleaner. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Look at the 4 hour and GJ. Yeah, the GJ zone looks maybe a little bit nicer on the higher time frames though. We'll see. I'm gonna wait for a closure. Fuck it. We'll be safe. We'll be safe. Wait for a closure because if it closes, then we've got a great trade to take. We'll wait 7 minutes. Only has to take 7 minutes. Fun fact about the 5 minute, you sold on the IC. I know, I think Brian put it there. Let's take a look on the 5. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Oh, such a shame. That's maybe why the 1 minute held, eh? Month has just been filled with so many ups and downs. I agree, Harry, I agree. So yeah, that one was there as minus... EJ 22. So many ups and downs, so yeah, it's been a bit of a pain. But I mean, you know, for that one there, a fake out, I take every single fake out, especially a fake out like that. I mean, beautiful closing back in the zone, at least to get to 930. But yeah, the 1 minute just slowed down because what you'd potentially get there is at least a drive down to 930 and then stop loss to break even, right? So 5 minutes left for this GJ and then potentially an entry here. Oh, we could use 15 stops as well. Yes! So now 930, a bit later on. Coming back above the zone with great rejection now. Oh, fuck off, GJ. And it's gone. Celery would have been nice. Yeah, fill the zone. Fuck! Celery would have been nice. How long left do we have? Yeah, 5 minutes left. I was being safe. Look at that EJ. BAM! The only thing that I could potentially do now on GJ is... Wait, maybe get the retest. I get a ledge. The retest will be there, 4:30. Yeah, I have to wait a little bit longer here. 40 minutes left. 40 minutes left. Not even a five. Yeah, I know. 5 minute shot. But it's got the volume right. I was gonna maybe take the break at the high, but it was only 6 minutes left for the 30, so I was like, maybe I should wait a little bit longer. Yeah, it's filled the zone. Fuck's sake. But a 6% play. Look at that rocket! Oh man, look at Goldie. Is Goldie coming down anywhere at the moment? Still hovering around. Obviously, looking like the hourly's gonna, sorry, the 4 hour's gonna reflip as well. So we've still got to realistically on GJ. We got up to like 769. So what you can potentially do is maybe get this retest if it gives you one at 4:30. I sent you a Friday my email for the giveaway. Oh yeah, I'll take a look at that, Diana. Today, don't you worry. Damn. So yeah, EJ filled. I mean, how much would your stops would have been? 27. You'd be up like 15. Fair. So where am I going to really target? I'm going to target this order block here. So as long as that zone is decent, I can get maybe a retest. I'm going to take it. Two minutes left. Damn it. I want the what to know. What's that song that I put on? Oh yeah, that one. Acceptable in the 80s. What a tune. So that would be the first level, and then the second one would be... Yeah, potentially up there. Oh, relax, GJ. It was acceptable in the 80s. I took the GJ cells and got a break even. Yeah, I think the what is the stop loss? Stop loss will be previous 50 in there. 191. Four hour to close soon as well, so it could retrace hard. Yeah, it's got a while until the 4 hour. Still got 30 minutes. I got love for you if you were born in the 80s. The 80s. At the time. So yeah, I'm looking to get a buy. Hopefully we can make this lower wick to there. And I'm looking to buy at, you know, around 450 level, the retest of that celery. What about UJ sell? If it breaks the high, though, I've probably missed it. Yeah. How much would my stops be if I just got in on the flip? 30 pips, 25 pip gain. So yeah, I kind of want this just to retrace a little bit. Damn. Okay, looking like it's going to break the high. So, yeah. Looking like we might not be able to get it over here. How's EJ doing? Yeah, EJ came to the resistance. Good stuff. Good job. And gold. What is gold doing? My God. I took the celery on EJ. Oh, well done, well done, well done. Yeah, so it looked like it filled the wick. That's what I wanted. Already done that now, so it's going to be a little bit harder. Because now, obviously, if it rejects here, comes back down, it's not the easiest. So yeah, I wanted the wick fill at least, and then the break, and we've already got that now, so I've missed it. I haven't missed it, sorry, it just hasn't came to my retest level. Gold's still doing nothing. I'm going to wait until NY. Yeah, I might wait until NY as well. I might wait until NY. Because realistically now, yeah. I mean, good job. I mean, and the 30 is the 30 here as well. The 30 fake out would have been alright because you would have gone break even. But EJ didn't really get down to my support level. That was the level that I think price should have got to. It didn't really get there yet. It was very close. But, yeah, it wasn't there yet. And, yeah, hopefully EJ is going to continue here. GJ coming back up, which is nice. But, yeah, good stuff. So, I mean, yeah, a bit unfortunate. Couldn't really manage risk. I mean, the only thing you could have done is maybe the 15 closing. But it didn't close above anything. It closed a little bit weak. What I like to see normally, especially on Sims, is this next candle break in the low and then continuing with the celery. It happens all the time. So, happy taking that L. It's just a shame that we couldn't really manage maybe after the 30. We just started running up here with a 1 minute. So 1 minute's held that level hard. And yeah, we couldn't. That level wasn't a valid res forming. It wasn't a res form, but it was a fake out. It's definitely a fake out from there. Even there. Lost 0.7% and UMAX. Well, I took that. I took that other trade, and I got a 1-to-1 to that, so I'm like, you know, I'll break even. Down minus 0.3. Interesting. Yeah, it's not coming back down to my retest, man, because that level there, if you can get an entry there with the retest of the celery stop loss below, you have the whole zone to fill again. Back up to there. But yeah, I think now it's 9:30. I think it's potentially easier to wait for NY session. So still, again, bit of a boring month. 3.56%, you know, with a lot of L's. So I'd rather relax and wait until NY session. I think NY session will be good, though. But yeah, overall, I mean, you could have taken... Would you have got... If you got this GJ buy here, stop loss would be in there. You'd have got 20 pips, not even a 1-to-1 yet. Hello, Dr. Dollar. Hello, my man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, look at that range, boy. Oof. So yeah, Goldie maybe a trend line later on, but also it's still 2012 and 1970. Still got a while really, for that. So yeah, we'll have to wait on. We'll have to wait on. Now, if you did take this buy, I mean, you'd be break even now, but the retest is very good. Of the night. 0.2 lot smash though. 0.2 lot. Would you not take retest now that it's broken highs? We'll see. I'm being patient just in case this next candle does wick back down. I want to see, because overall we can still bullish in this zone. So we'll see. The rhythm of my life is the rhythm. We'll see. 8 minutes left for this candle. EJ's still there. EJ's still there. So 15 coming down. Push. I mean, the good thing is obviously is if you're getting in like here with a retest, your stop loss is down here for 190. Sorry, at 191, and your TP is 32. So it's quite a good R to R as well. There is obviously support there. When was that held at 8 o'clock, which it nearly is tapped into. That's the only thing you've got here, right? If you look to the left hand side, we do have support there, which we have tapped. So that's why it's like, I'd rather have made the lower wick and then I can go break even there. Whereas now, coming down rejecting, it can be a little bit of a sticky situation, say. So yeah, I'm holding GJ, but probably will get stopped out. EJ would have given a 1-to-1 already. Yep. 23 pips, 23, yeah. The EJ celery was good, I'm not gonna lie, it was good shit. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Like, let's take a look at GJ. Yeah, I think being tapping that level there, you don't want to be taking this retest, especially when it's already hit the next support. So yeah, I'm going to leave it off over here, guys. Going to wait later on. As I said, it's a little bit of a slow month still around this, you know, 3.56%. Not a good gain at all, but as I said, we continue, and we've got a lot of stuff added to the program. We did do the we did discuss the 5-minute M, which worked out. So yeah, we'll wait until later on, guys. So thank you so much for coming on. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Obviously, we've got a sim later on as well. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Adios, amigos. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Peace out.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye. Adios, adios, adios. See you later, amigos. See you later, amigos. See you later, guys. Peace out. Thank you so much. Adios.